Welcome my creative friends, Dennis Nolasco here. I hope you all had a great Christmas and a happy new year. If this is your first time watching, I've been documenting my progress on the Evolve Artist Foundation curriculum, so make sure to subscribe and comment on my progress as I work to improve my art skills. I'm currently working on block 1, which is about value and form. There are 4 total blocks, which is similar to a semester but done on your own pace. So depending on how many hours you can put into the program each week, you can be done in about a year on average. Assignment 1.8 is bottle and cubes. We're continuing along the same path as we did for 1.7, but this time we're doing stacked cubes next to a bottle. Although we're practically doing the same methods as last time, the main difference on this assignment is the finer form of the top of the bottle. We're also still encouraged to use as big a brush as possible, so we shouldn't need to go any smaller than a number 6 on this assignment. It's been a while since I did the last assignment, so this one took me a while to do, 3 nights of painting. Also, I think I'm trying too hard to perfect my paintings. It's my understanding that the volume of pieces we paint is much more important than having a single perfect painting that takes a long time to paint, since the majority of time is spent on the cleanup and detail phase, it seems. Another issue I encounter is that I use the same paint for the 3 nights. I used a mixture of 2 drops of linseed oil and 2 drops of clove oil. I stored it in a palette saver, by the way. But on the 3rd night of painting, which I did the gradings and cleanup, I did notice a bit of stickiness, which was noticeable when I painted over the same areas for cleanup. And so my question for this assignment is, what's the balance of perfection versus having a painting that's good enough? For painting over 3 nights, should I have started with brand new paint, or should I have used more oil at the beginning? 3 drops of linseed oil, for example, and 2 drops of clove oil. The actual painting time for this assignment was around 8 to 10 hours, but the total time I spent doing Evolve Artist activity for the school was about 15 hours this week. Here's the critique I got back from the instructor on this assignment. Quote, "You should strive to make each and every painting you make the best it could possibly be. It is optimal to worry about the quality of the technique that you're applying to your work rather than speed. The speed will come naturally with time. However, if you rush through paintings now while you're still learning, then you will not be learning to work with optimal technique. So you'll be fast but not refined. Spending time to learn quality control now will pay off greatly in later paintings." To make your paint last for 3 nights, I would try to ensure that you have enough paint to work with. If your quality of paint is too small, then it won't be able to last too long. Make sure your pile is big enough to last, or optimally just use fresh paint. You are not yet mixing colors, so it is easy enough to just put out fresh paint without having to worry about remixing the exact color. You did some great work here. Your values and gradings are looking very smooth. I have only one note for improvement for next time. Your gradings on the bottle look great, but you are missing one entirely. On the rim of the bottle, there should be a small gradient to indicate that the rim is a rounded form. So this is my last painting to close out the year, but don't forget to come back next week in 2021. If you want to see work in progress reports of my Evolve assignments, please check out my social media or my YouTube community tab. Also, I've been doing some self-study of perspective and inking during my breaks. I'm at the last phase of my perspective fundamentals practice doing studies of previous student works. And also for inking, I just finished a classic Thor comic book cover, and now I'm working on one of the classic inkers, Wally Wood, a cover that he did for Weird Science. Alright everybody, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Until next time, bye.